A friend of mine in Israel, who I was supposed to be at his son's wedding a week from tonight, his son's brother, who is supposed to get married, is a hostage in Gaza. And he sits in his home not knowing what will be and what will not be. Another friend of mine's granddaughter threw her children out of a car. And she is also a hostage in Gaza. And the charter of Hamas, it enshrines its ideals. The destruction of the state of Israel and the genocide of every Jew in the world, including every single one of us here in Irvine. And I repeat it, their charter states that they want to destroy Israel and they want to kill every Jew in the world. There's only one solution. Israel has to go into Gaza and destroy Hamas. We need to send them a message that will last for generations. You start with the Jewish people. We will not allow you to do what you did. We have to be unabashed about our support for Israel. We need to stand strong with no compromises.
This is not about territory. This is about terrorism. At this moment, over 1,000 men, women, children, and babies have been brutally murdered. This is the largest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. This devastation will not destroy us.
She had no qualms about it. She wanted to go in IDF and serve as a fighting soldier in one of the men and women mixed units for fighting soldiers, where she wanted to become an officer. Those were the goals that she had set. She came to Israel in 2020. Ronnie serves on the Egyptian border in Rafiah. She is continuing to be a fighting warrior there. We are not only scared and worried over the last few years, but of course since this past weekend, but we're also extremely proud of our daughter. And we were told by her through a text, and the only phone call we have now heard from her is once, "Mom, Dad, we took care and neutralized 8 terrorists." And I want to say that the one message that we got this morning from our daughter, to end it here, she hadn't spoken to us in 24 hours and it got scary, but she said, "Mom, Dad," I'll let you say it.
She said, "Mom, Dad, I promise you, we will win this war."
Almost 80 years ago, after the atrocities of World War II, after the atrocities of the Holocaust, the world made a pledge to the Jewish people that you would never, never endure an atrocity like that again.
We have witnessed the largest massacre of Jews since the Holocaust. Our hearts are broken. The stories and images coming out of Israel are unimaginable. Whole families murdered by Hamas terrorists in cold blood in their homes. Young women attending a dance party brutalized and executed. Old people, folks with disabilities, and young children taken prisoner. Many of these atrocities have been filmed and shared by Hamas for the world to see. Hamas has explicitly called for the genocide of the Jewish people